So I thought I'd do something a little bit different today. So today we're going to be ranking every single COD Zombies map in a tier list. Something that has never been done before, ever. And I've done a history of COD Zombies. Go and check that out in the card. And I already see an extinction map. I don't think that's a good sign with this tier list. But boys, I'm just going to grab some random maps to make this interesting, and also to make this less boring to look at. I'm going to throw up some Voyage of Despair gameplay fall maps, because that guide will release next Wednesday. So stay tuned for that, because I want to do something a little different for you, and also I just want to throw up some gameplay so you're not looking at a tier list this whole time. So I guess we're just going to go in order from which these maps are ranked. So I guess let's go and start off with, let's do an interesting one. I just want to start off. Ooh, they even had the Chronicles. Ooh, let's go and start off with World at War Verrückt. Nocturne Toten. I think lacking is the only place that you can possibly put World at War Verrückt, because, Nocturne Toten, why do I keep saying Verrückt? I see Nightfall, oh no. But Nocturne Toten it's just lacking. That is literally, look at that Doris. I just can't, why is there an insta-kill in that photo? But there's nothing else to say except for the fact that World at War Nocturne Toten, it was the first map ever created, and it's just lackluster. So also, just to mention, I do have a bunch of tiers. That's because I want to be, oops, get back up there. I want to be very, I just want to be very specific for these things. So I have an under and over it just to make this a little bit more interesting. And of course, we have the GOAT tier up there as well. So, yeah, but let's go and hop into BO1 Nocturne Toten. I think it's actually worse because, I just don't see a point. At least World at War has the nostalgia aspect. I don't think anyone's going to get nostalgia out of BO1. However, it's like 1 centimeter apart. Let's hop into an interesting one here. Let's hop into Mob of the Dead. So, I think a lot of people would put this in the overrated tier because it is very overrated. However, let's be honest with ourselves. It is a GOAT. Mob of the Dead is an easy GOAT simply because I shouldn't need to explain this. It takes place on Alcatraz, which is insane. Let's think about this. All of the maps that take place in real life locations are the best maps ever created. Alright, I guess shouldn't have to explain myself there. It's just, I'm not too sure where it says BO2 either, but it's an S tier. AKA the GOAT. Or should we have only, okay, how about this? No map is perfect, except for Horizon Drag, but we're not going to hop into that. And at the end, we're going to go through every single one of our near perfections and choose one that can only be one GOAT. So my favorite map of all time. I think if you guys watch the history video, you guys know what it is. BO1 Doris. I think this one, I think it didn't really put a GOAT tier. Should I add a tier that's great? Let's go and do that. I'm gonna add a tier below. BO1 Doris is great because it does not have that annoying Juggernaut glitch that takes away your jug. I'm not too sure what they were thinking. It was a bug, obviously, but I think it's probably better than World at War Doris. It's literally the exact same. I think it looks pretty cool as well. I think it looks pretty beautiful on BO1. And it doesn't have the annoying Wonder Waff, which makes it usable. So there's BO1 Doris. Very similar to the World at War. Let's get into Extinction. I've not played any Extinction maps except for one. And what was that one? It was the starting map, but I have no clue what the starting map is. It appears to be points of contact or I'm gonna have to look this up. I literally have no clue what the heck this even is. I'm gonna have to look this up. It looks like it looks like Nightfall is in a neighborhood. I'm not too sure what's going on there. Exodus. Very interesting name. I think it's point of contact. And all I know is I guess it was lacking. It wasn't that bad. But if it was Nightfall, I'm just gonna put both of them there just because I don't even know. I haven't played that in like 8 years. Let's go and hop into Die Rise. It really isn't bad. It's definitely not overrated. I think it's an average. It had really good ideas. I'm gonna put an average because it has really good high rounds and it has one of the best creations of wonder weapons, which you might rank next time. That being the Soliquifier. Very cool there. However, the fall damage is very oh my gosh, the fall damage is very annoying on that map. However, it is still phenomenal. Okay, I think this is the best spot for it. I think it's above Go. Actually, I feel like I remember having. I'm gonna put it in lack. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna put it in lacking, but behind Ghosts. Because if I remember, Point of Contact or the first map, I think I remember having a little bit of fun. So I'm gonna put it in that. Cause it literally is lacking. It's not supposed to be a zombies map. It's just, I mean, there's no viable wonder weapons, and it was just a bonus map. I know a lot of people like it. I do not. I do like the random perks, however. I think if I would prefer to get Jug on like round 15, but that's my limit. I can't go past 15 because I'm a noob. Bus Depot. I don't think anyone's gonna disagree with this. BO2 Farm. I don't think anyone's gonna disagree with this. It's bad. Except BO2 Farm has perks, and it also has grief, so if you take that into account, I guess that's a little higher, but you're not gonna find a BO2 grief lobby. I'm sorry. It's hard to find BO2 servers as it is, especially on maps like this. BO2, okay, I'm not gonna rank another BO2 map. Outbreak, the only AW map I have actually played. And how did I like it? It was average. I think average is the best place for it. It was an average map. It wasn't a ton of fun. The Easter egg, one of the Easter egg quips literally required you to go into a trash room and shoot the floor and hope that you find a key card. The Easter egg is literally you finding 4 key cards. And, I don't know. There's an enemy called like the EMP. I don't even know. But it disables your exosuit. And the entire point of exo zombies is to use your exosuit, and they put an enemy that disables it. The infection zombies were pretty unique. I don't think we've ever seen anything like that. But there it is. Average. Let's hop into World of Warcraft. Holy cow. Talk about an underrated zombies map. This is going straight. Oopsies. This is going straight to the... Oh my gosh. Nope, it is definitely not. Straight to... Oh my gosh. Okay. World at War of Warcraft is underrated. People really need to understand this. World at War of Warcraft is so fun and hard. If you're bad at a map, it doesn't mean it's bad. I'm terrible at World at War of Warcraft, but I still found great fun in it, and it's very, very unique. I mean, it's probably the second best, objectively, map. So let's go and hop into BO2 Town. Town is obviously just I think it's a great map, honestly. I mean, if there was a tier in between underrated and overrated, I mean, it's just, I think it might be average, honestly. No, it's great. Thinking about the memories I've had on this map is definitely great. It's a ton of fun to play. So I'm gonna put in great. No explanation needed. It's basically like Farm and Bus Depot. However, it's actually good because it has Pack-a-Punch. So one game feature can go a long way. Zetsubo no Shima. Holy cow. This map is so underrated. Why do people hate this map? I really do not understand. It is literally one of the coolest maps we've ever gotten in Zombies. One of the side Easter eggs literally allows you to turn into a spider. Literally, what other map? Like, we were going to turn into a chicken in Revelations. However, it's so unique. I must admit, the boss fight kind of is trash. Takio, however, the ending cutscene with Takio is just fantastic. The Easter egg itself is kind of lame. They're just finding 3 cogs. Okay. There it is. 3 cogs. So there it is. Try and get through these quick here. Okay. I'm just gonna go and put these in here. Infection, never played. Carrier, never played. Descent, never played. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't like BO3 Kino. I think it's right here. I think I would rather play World at War Nocturne Totem. Who in their right mind would ever even want to touch Keynote or Totem on BO3 when you have Zetsubo, Shadows of Evil, Horizon Drag, Revelations, Gorod Krovi, BO3 Ascension, BO3 Moon, BO3 Shangri-La? Literally, why would anyone ever play BO3 Chronicles? Just think about it. I think this might be my least played BO3 map. Does anyone even want to play this except if you're going for high rounds? If you're gonna make a remaster of an already pretty bad map, it's just not it. Speaking of, where's it at? Where is Kino? There it is. I don't think this is a hot take at all. It's overrated. I don't know why people like this. Actually, I do. People really like this map because it's nostalgic, and I agree. This was my first map, even though whenever I started playing zombies, it was actually BO2 Transit. But my first map was Kino der Toten Black Ops 1, which is in fact not the best map of all time. It is pretty far from that. It is pretty atrocious. It innovated by like 1% with the Thunder Gun. Nova 6 crawlers are terrible. They're so annoying. The location of Abandoned Theater is pretty cool, however, it's just so boring. I do not find any excitement or fun with it. So overrated. Yeah, that's it. Let's hop into a one happened. Oh gosh, Attack of the Radioactive Thing. Look at the name of this map and tell me this is a cool map. Attack of the Radioactive Thing. It's a take on one of those giant monster movies, like a giant cat attacked the city. Except it's not even a city. Which I guess it makes sense because we just had a shower and shuffle after this or before this. I think this might be a absolutely abomination of a map. This is just such a bad map. It's so bad. Why? You know what? For Elvira, we're just going to put this in. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's not because of Elvira. She's very weird. I think it's just lacking an absolute ton. You literally have to whip out a multiplication equation. However, it is better than World at War objectively. Nocturne Totem. I'd rather hop on that. 10 out of 10 because the boss fight is absolutely wickedly awesome. And yeah, also playing this map for the second time was pretty fun to get the director's cut. However, I can't tell you how many times. I don't think I've ever told this story. I was playing Attack of the Radioactive Thing. First time I completed it, I died in the ending cutscene. What in the heck is this map? I died in the ending cutscene, and I did not get the achievement, nor did I get the soul key piece. However, I was in a good mood and wanted to reattempt it again because I kind of had fun. So I did, and I actually got lucky enough, but I'm so mad because I thought I could understand the chemistry step whenever I did it twice in a row, and now I don't know how to do it because I'm not a genius. Let's hop into Cold War. I'm gonna grab a Cold War Zombies. Oh gosh, why is there Vanguard? Freaking yuck. Oh gosh. Forsaken. Forsaken. I don't think people have anyone here ever played Forsaken. I think this is gonna be a very underrated opinion. This map is underrated. I would say I think Zetsubo is better. And I think Forsaken, no, is it? I think it is. I love Forsaken. The layout is an abomination, pun intended. However, the boss fight's pretty good. It has a pretty good ending cutscene with Richtofen. The name is pretty cool. It's the name of the entire entity. And it has a really cool wonder weapon. And the vibes that this map gives off, it really brings off Spaceland vibes. I think this might be the most colorful map inside of Cold War, which is awesome. It really does feel like an IW Zombies map. The Easter egg doesn't, though, because it's really easy. don't know. I don't know why people don't like this map. I mean, I get the layout is an abomination. Once again, pun intended. I think it's an underrated map. I know people are going to disagree, but hey, I like Forsaken. Just ignore all the things I said on the history video, because I'm not too sure what I was talking about. Oh, here we go. Derize and Drag. I've actually never played Derize and Drag. Get out of here. What am I doing ranking a map if I have never played this masterpiece? This is a perfect map. Perfect boss fight, perfect Easter egg, perfect wonder weapons, perfect layout, perfect everything. I don't think I have to explain this. It's so good. S tier. What should we go for next? I know. The Archon. Do you even know what this map is? You poor soul if you do. How did this map get? Okay, I think it's better simply because at least it has an Easter egg quest. What does that mean? It's chord effects. This map is so weird because no one cares about the story. I mean, I don't even understand. At least the Easter egg quest has some like structure to it, and it's not just listening to runestones like Terra Maledicta, whatever that even means. It's so bad. Yeah, I don't even need to say anything. I think I'd rather play Robust Depot because at least it has an Easter egg, and I really like playing zombies maps that at least have objectives. It is quite hard too. Like the Easter egg isn't easy. The boss fight can be tricky if you don't know what you're doing. Darkest Shore. This map is the worst thing I've ever played. The fog is worse than Transit. Literally, how? How do you make the fog worse than Transit? You can't see anything. And what makes it worse is in that boss fight, it's constant fog and you can't see anything. Look at this gameplay on screen. Does this even look remotely fun to you? Awful. Also, I just realized, is that Raul Menendez inside of the Archon? What is this game? He's shooting the wonder weapon from AW. This is so cool. What is Vanguard? Isn't this supposed to be a World War II game? But it has 2025 Raul Menendez, a 20,000 billion year old EM1 or something. Nothing about that makes sense. But World War II, this is still the only Easter egg I believe almost ever. I think I haven't completed a single Easter egg in World War II except for the Final Reich. I just had no interest. Let's talk about Transit. This map is so underrated. I genuinely do not know why people think this map is bad. It is a ton of fun to play. Ted is one of the best things of all time. If you disagree, you don't know what you're talking about. Get that out of here. Get this trash out of my face. Alright. Gorod Krovi. This map is so overrated. But it just does not at all belong in the overrated tier because it's so good. I think it is a little bit too overrated. However, I think it's at the top of great. I would much rather play it than Derice. It's very similar to Derice. Also, get this trash out of my face. I mean, objectively the worst map of all time, by the way. I would actually rather play the Dark. I would rather play. Yep, I would rather play that. I would rather play. You know what? I genuinely think I would rather play Transit than Nuketown. Is that sad? It is sad. There it is. Alright, so back to... Oh yeah, that's a perfect spot for Gorod Krovi. I shouldn't have to explain myself. You literally fight a dragon in COD Zombies. The Easter egg is quite stupid, however, because you do the entire Easter egg and then Sophia just says, ha ha ha, and then calls you an idiot straight to your face. Where's Alpha Omega? This is the map I want to rank right now. Where is Alpha Omega? Such great cover art for a terrible, terrible map. I think this map might be worse than the Archon. It's definitely not. It is a worse creation though. This thing is terrible. Also, I think the Darkest Shore is slightly better than... I'm actually going to place... I was a little bit too harsh right there. Alpha Omega is terrible. It tries to do the same thing that Squirrel Trophy, and somehow does it worse. However, Alpha Omega has no originality to it, and it just steals from somehow Transit. I mean, what are they thinking? The best part of this map was Ted. The ray guns were pretty cool. Pretty sad they were just on an unoriginal map. You find the Avogadro, the MPD. I should not even have to explain that. Terrible map. I hate Alpha Omega, and I always will. Shangri-La. BO3 to be exact. Honestly, I like the BO1 more version. What? I like the BO1 Shangri-La a little bit better, so I'm going to have to put Shangri-La inside of the average tier. I'd rather play over Derize. Sure. Derize. So let's go ahead and place that right there. I'll explain it whenever I get to Shangri-La. The Giant. I don't even like the Giant. I don't even know why. I think the Giant's overrated. No, it's obviously average, but the reason I don't like it is because it just lost all of Derice. It's not intense. The Beauty of Annihilation doesn't match it pretty well. However, that's pretty sad. We'll probably rank songs another day. Embarrassing map design. I just don't like this map at all. I mean, why would you ever hop on the Giant when you have the entire Chronicles and you have all the other 5 BO4 maps? BO3 maps. Or 4, I don't even know. Just when I thought things couldn't get any worse. Shallon Shuffle. I don't think I've ever talked about this map. Same with Attack. Holy cow, this thing is just an abomination. This thing is terrible. This thing is awful. I don't even know what this is. This shouldn't be a map. This is an abomination to society. What am I saying? I just think it's at the top of lacking. I'm just not a fan. This is the only map that I've ever broken a controller on because of those stupid ninja zombies. The worst type of zombies ever introduced.
Lads.
Hold on, I can't break my good controller. Hold on, this one will work.
Oh god.
It is ridiculous. I hate the ninjas so much. The boss fight is not even a boss fight. It's a trial station. And the Easter egg requires you to look at symbols and find rats around the map. That is literally the map. Alright. Okay. Guess we're doing World at War Shinonuma. I think this is literally lacking. I don't like this. This is a disgusting map. This is a filthy, filthy map. Wait, what happened to BO1? Wait, what the heck happened to BO... Wait, what? What happened to BO1? Oh. Right there. Okay. World at War Shinonuma is I would rather play it than a... Where does it go? Does it go in front of Attack the Radioactive Thing or is it behind? I'm gonna put it behind. The reason why is I just hate this map. It's disgusting. You can argue it did introduce us to Wonderwaff dog rounds and characters. However, it's just not good. It's just not a very, I'm gonna put it above. It pioneered zombies. It did a lot for zombies. Training was pretty much introduced. So yeah, but I just don't like it, man. I don't like it, but I'm gonna have to put it there. Dear goodness sake. Let's get this out of the way. Worst map of all time. This is a zombies map, by the way. Beast from Beyond. This is the worst creation by human. This isn't even a human map. This is an alien map. Then why is this in a zombies mode? It is literally aliens. If you don't know, this is basically extinction. The cryptids are unfair. The boss fight is just the most unfair creature known to man. Because the teleporters can literally spawn cryptids in your path, blocking you, killing you within seconds. Heck, milliseconds. I mean, it even summons in 2 rhinos that have like 1,000,000 HP. It is ridiculously stupid. And I just hate this boss fight so much. I don't know if they had Mephistopheles on here, but I mean, if we were, okay, we're gonna do this. What's a map I don't care about? We're just gonna use a map I haven't played. So we're gonna use, I wish I was kidding, Mayday. We're gonna use this as the Mephistopheles boss fight. So just keep this in mind, guys. Mephistopheles is one of the best boss fights ever in gaming. It requires you to not only focus on the zombies that will spawn occasionally, but also requires you, and you have to look at the boss at all times. If you do not pay attention to the boss, you will die. He has multiple attacks that you have to learn. It is very important that you just know what you're doing in this fight. If you beat this first try, you are lying. This boss fight will take, this boss fight will take, just tens of attempts, I guess. It will take forever for you to beat this boss. I have not beaten him yet, but maybe I will one day. Oh my gosh, okay, I guess we're BO3 Ascension. A total improvement over the original, but for some reason, these fools did not allow you to solo the Easter egg. Why? Why would that not seem like a good idea? I can't call them lazy because, I mean, what? I'm gonna have to put this map inside of the, if you can do the solo Easter egg, I'll put it in great, but I'm gonna put it in average, top of average. I'd rather play, okay, I'd rather play Ascension over Shang. There it is. I think you guys might hate my pick on Ascension BO1, but why can you not solo the Easter eggs on Shangri-La BO3 and Ascension, but you can on Moon? BO1 Moon, if BO3 Moon did not have the Easter egg, at least it would still be a map. I think this map, I think it's great. Is it great? Is it great? I'm actually going to put it at the bottom of great. I love Chronicles Moon, a total imperfection, and you can actually solo the Easter egg. Massive, massive. It is so big that you can actually do that. It is fantastic. So right in the great tier. What a map. This map is the definition of underrated. I'm going to put this ahead. I would actually rather play, I know this is really hated, I'd rather play Dead of the Night over Zetsubo no Shima. Holy cow, this map is fantastic. If you know how to do the scratch mark step, this Easter egg is beautiful. I cannot wait for that guide to be posted because I think this is like everyone has that BO4 map that they are just a legend at. I'm a legend and I know how to do BO4 Dead of the Night. This is the Easter egg I've done the fastest in less than an hour. I love this map so much. And I think I would be a really good guide whenever I post this. And there are a lot of spawn points, but it's just a very fun map. So there it is. Alright. Let's do one. Aha! Shadow Throne. F tier. I hate this map. This map is terrible. I think I'd rather play over Alpha Omega, but I think I have like 10 minutes of gameplay on this map, so I really can't talk, so you guys can just go and put it wherever you want it to. But whenever I played this map, I hated it. You have to count the souls you put into Jack-in-the-Boxes, and I know it's a really easy Easter egg, but that safe step is so annoying, and the worst enemy type was ever introduced on this map. There's a blimp in the map, and it shoots zombies, making them super sprint. Not even bus sprint like transit. Super sprint. Holy cow, those things are the most annoying things ever. I think that's actually the zombie on the cover. Terrible map. Never again. Never again. Aha! Spaceland! Actual... I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. Going straight near perfection. Okay, what am I doing here? I'm gonna order these. Actually, no, we're just gonna leave them how they are. Except for this one. This one's just a base pick. It's just for fun. Zombies in Spaceland is actually a insanity of a map. Every single arcade machine inside the arcade actually allows you to play it. That is literally the most amount of effort I think any dev has ever went through. Programming every single arcade machine to have their own game. You even have skee-ball. You have a basketball. You have a shooting game. Holy cow. You have a roller coaster. Literally, what is this map? The traps are insanely fun to use. Oh my goodness, the wonder weapons, like the Discord is insane. The zombies can breakdance. I mean, the disco ball trap. If you guys haven't tried this out, seriously go play it. You'll have a ton of fun. Though I do not find it quite as good as well, I think objectively it is, but honestly, I think that I would put Mauer or Toten. I don't know what it is, but it's just not as intriguing to go to high rounds on. I'm gonna put it in the average tier. I think I'd actually rather play. I think it's that. I'd rather play B3 Chronicles over Mauer. For some reason, Mauer is just, it has that vibe that I just don't want to go to high rounds. Klaus is a really cool AI. But the boss fight's cool and all, but the story just leads up to nothing cool in this map. I do like the location. I think it's the coolest location we got in this game. But still, I mean, like, the Berlin Wall. I mean, we have like the Eiffel Tower. We have like let's see here. We have like the I don't even know, the Empire State Building, Statue of Liberty. All these different landmarks and the Berlin Wall. Still pretty cool though, and I like it a lot. Probably objectively the best map of Cold War, but not my favorite. Let's happen to a BO1 map. 5. Oh man. Oh man. I did this map so dirty inside my history and ranking every BO1 map. I think this map is literally the definition of criminally underrated. It's definitely the least underrated map because I think people still enjoy it. No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to put this. I'm gonna put it right there. It's average. I mean, no Easter egg, no serious high rounds that you will actually achieve at the Winter's Howl, except for traps. No serious wonder weapon. The Winter's Howl, I don't even know what that is. But it does take place in the Pentagon, and you play as John F. Kennedy and Richard Nixon, aka past presidents. Not too sure what's going on with Nixon, though. He just does not look like Nixon in the slightest. Fidel Castro is also in there, and also the Secretary of Defense. Oh my goodness, that is a seriously cool map. I don't think it's better. So I'm gonna have to put it right behind Gorod Krovi. Very good map. Introduced us to everything that we know and love about zombies. Poor Tadger Totem. This map is just so bad. Yeah. I think I'd talk of lacking. Such a weird map. It looks beautiful. Takes place in a brilliant location, but it's just not it. I don't know what else to say. It's just not it, man. I don't like tag. And if you wonder why, one of the Easter egg steps is literally you taking down pea jars, grown man's pea jars, to the beach without walking, without running, jumping, or falling. 3 of them, for that matter. Vanguard Shinonuma. I love how that's just the name, because no one cares about this map. I think this map is it's just lacking. I would much rather play Tiger Tone. If I put this, I think I would put this behind. Attack is just, it's at least attack of the radio thing is unique. You know what? I think I'd rather play Transit than this. Because Transit's unique. Attack of the radioactive thing is at least unique. Extinction is just, you can't even disagree. It's unique. It's aliens. What even is this? Nothing to say. 9! I don't think we've done a single chaos map. Oh no. Jeez. Is this map near perfect? No. I don't think it's near perfect. It is a... I really like this map. I really like it so much. I think I'm gonna put it in front of Gorod Krovi. Yep. I know a lot of people are gonna get mad at me for that, but 9 is very, very fun. It has very organized Easter egg with just you pleasing the gods. And it has a very cool and visually interesting boss fight. I mean, one of the boss's attacks is to fling you up in the air, which is insane. It's not very threatening with the Helion Salvo, but it's still an awesome map. It literally takes place in a Roman Colosseum. How could you say that is bad? Shadows of Evil. This map is just... I literally can't even joke about this. This map is perfect. I mean... Like, literally how can you say this map isn't perfect? It's so good, man. It's so good. This map is just the best map of all time. I mean, the characters, I must admit, they're just kind of filler, but except for Nero, he's pretty cool. Layout's insane. Map is visually insane. Side Easter eggs are kind of lacking, actually. The Easter egg that you have to, I must admit, the worst part about this map is that you have to have 4 players to actually complete the Easter egg. You can get all the way to the end of the boss fight, but you can't complete it. What is that game design? I don't think I'm gonna waste my time with all these BO1 maps. Okay, actually, except for BO1 Moon. Holy cow, this thing is just disgusting. I know I'm gonna get hate for this. I'm gonna put it at the top of the worst creations by man. This map is the ugliest map. Somehow even uglier than World War II Darkest Shore. This map is so ugly. If this map did not have the Easter egg, worst map of all time. It's so ugly. The layout is abominable. The only thing this map is going for is the wave gun, which does not create drops in BO1. However, you do have the hacker. So maybe I'll put it up because it is just lacking, honestly. I'm gonna put it, I think there's fine. It's just ugly. Ugly. One of the worst and why don't play this. If you have BO3 Chronicles and you have Moon on BO1, play Chronicles. Okay. The Final Reich. Holy cow, this map is so overrated. I have negative fun playing this map. Why is Bus Depot here? Get this out. I think it's actually an average. I think I'd much rather play. I think I'll put it above 5. Maybe that. It is a pretty cool map. I don't even remember the Easter egg though. I think the hardcore one, I've never done that one actually. Never even tried. All I know is you have to get all 4 wonder weapons, which doesn't sound interesting to me because they're all kind of annoying to get. And the wave gun isn't, I mean, the ray gun, I mean, whatever the wonder weapon is, isn't very interesting or memorable. Buried is not overrated. It really isn't, though. I think it's great. I have a ton of fun playing this map. I think it's the bottom of great. It's so much fun. It's just really so much fun. I know people really don't like it, but like Leroy, even though he's dumb as bricks, he's as cool as a sunglasses. What does that even mean? He's just really cool. The map itself, if you disagree that the map is unique, I don't know what you consider unique. It takes place in Africa, but it's an American Western town that is buried underground, underneath a rock factory. And when you complete the Easter egg, it's just insane. The sharpshooter step, I've only done that once. I don't even remember, honestly. So there it is. Bottom of great, though. What is this? Outbreak. On Cold War. I think lacking is the literal best definition. It has so much cool stuff, but it's just lacking so much. I'd much rather play it than, because they tried risks. It's better than, I didn't put it right there. Actually, I'd rather play this over Shallow and Shuffle any day, because at least it's unique gameplay. I don't think I'd rather play over Tag. I think I'd rather play Tag, because it has a I think I'd rather play Outbreak over Tag. Simply because, I don't even know. It's just better. There it is. Just when I thought things couldn't get worse. Groston House. What even is this map? I don't think I only played this once. Once. And it was probably the most miserable thing I've ever played. I don't think I had permission to rank this, so I'm gonna put it in never played. I don't think I had permission to rank that, because I've only played it for 1 second. Oh no. This is the actual worst thing. Look at the picture and tell me that is a fun and interesting map. This map is awful. I hate this map so much, but I'm gonna have to place it below the Darkest Shore. I hate this map so much. I've never even completed the Easter egg on it. I've tried so many times to do the stupid hammer, but it's such a stupid quest to do the hammer. I think you have to like use a hammer to electrocute symbol. I don't even know. I've given up on this map so many times. The Raven Easter egg. I just do not get this map in the slightest. I think we only have one more IW map to go. That being a rave in the Redwoods. I mean, it is literally a colorful rave inside of the Redwoods. The Redwoods is a very interesting place to do with all the giant trees. I don't know what it is, I just hate this map. There's just something about the map. I must admit, the boss fight is probably one of my favorites. It's super cool, and I love how it actually takes time. And it's not like the Firebase Z Easter egg, which we'll get to, where you can just kill the boss in -5 seconds. That being said, I think it's average. I mean, I still like it. Yeah, much rather play the Giant, which is saying something, because I'm not the biggest fan of the Giant. Terra Maledicta, get that out of here. Not even zombies. Where's Drawn Fun? There it is. -5. Are you guys ready for a hot take? This map, BO1 Ascension. This map is so overrated. It is better than Kino. This map is not only ugly, and not in the sense of an abandoned theater, it's just ugly for the sake of being ugly. Holy cow, the BO3 version looks so good, and then this giant steaming pile of orangutan poop is so terrible. The Easter egg requires 4 players. I think it's really stupid. It's really easy. You can train probably in the power room and get to around 1 million. The coolest part of this map are the lunar landers and the rocket ship and the fact you can blow it up. I really like the multiplayer map and the campaign mission, but overall, it did introduce PhD and stamina. But there it is. Overrated as heck. It's just kind of boring to me as well. Not only in terms of design, but also gameplay. D-Machine! Look at all the BO4 maps. D-Machine. I mean, holy cow, this map is pretty fun. If you don't tell me this map, I think this might be the first great. I genuinely think people get mad at me that I call this map great. Also, I'm gonna put that above that. And I'm gonna put a tower at the bottom of that. D-Machine is so fun. It's so fun. It was the perfect launch map for this game. It doesn't even feel like Noct. It feels like a completely different map. And I like how they tried to incorporate a familiar feel to the map, while also allowing us to experience a whole new laboratory and outside of Noct. That was one of the coolest things they could have done. Yeah, I love it. I love D-Machine. The Easter egg is kind of bad though. I must admit. BO1 Shang. Holy cow. Talk about underrated. This is the top of underrated. Yep. No, I think it's, yeah, it is. I love Shangri-La so much. The baby gun is one of the best wonder weapons we have ever gotten. It's my favorite wonder weapon. But also, the map is... Let's keep in mind, this was the 8th zombie map to release. What in the heck? This is still one of the most beautiful... This map is somehow more beautiful than all of World War II and the most recent game, Vanguard. How is this game from 2000 and like, what, 10? Better than a game that released in 2021. Oh no. It's terrible. BO1 Shang is beautiful. The boss armies are bad, but you can use them to their benefit, so they're good. The Easter egg is fantastic. You must admit, like, Eclipse mode, oh my goodness, what in the heck were they thinking? It's beautiful. The story of Brock and Gary about having to save them from their continuous demise and death and destruction. Still can't solo it, though. It's sick. I mean, it's not even a filler map. It's crazy that this takes place in a location that we didn't see in campaign or multiplayer. It's a completely unique map, unless I'm wrong. Which is just wild. It's such a unique location. Literally wild. So there it is. Probably the most based pick on this list. Oh gosh. I'm about to throw up. Firebase Z. This map is a destruction. I think this map is... It's lacking, man. I think it's... I'd actually rather play Outbreak. And Challenge Shuffle. No, I wouldn't. Let's just be honest. No. I'd rather play Outbreak. Firebase Z is just such a weird map. It's beautiful. The mimics are a destruction. Oh gosh. I mean, what do I even say about Firebase Z? Such a weird and strange and weird map. I just don't like it. There's nothing cool about it. There's no standouts. I mean, oh, Samantha Mouse just came out of the portal. I'm crying right now, bro. No. It's disgusting. Disgusting. I'm being a little bit harsh. Also, oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Looks like we only got BO1, BO2, and BO3 maps and BO4 maps. Let's go get this last BO1 map out of the way. Probably the best BO1 map. Call of the Dead. The Calling of the Dead awaits us. And one of the best maps ever. It's a great map. It's better than Town. It's better than D Machine. I think it's better than Buried. It's better than Chronicles. I think I'd rather play with Derice. World at War as well. It's not better than Guard Kobe. It's not. It's so fun. The Easter egg is so fun to me. The only stuff I don't like is the fact you get the VR11. However, it's very cool. It makes sense. It's not really tedious. I know people complain it's a fixed quest, but it's still pretty fun to do. And also, somehow this is the first solo quest, and somehow one of the only quests that gives you a permanent reward. That being a Wonder Waff every time you kill George, even in other games. Why has no other map even thought to do anything like that? I mean, if you put this below an S tier, I'm not too sure what's going on in your brain. This map is so good. I think if I play this map for like a day, I have to want to play it to have fun. Whenever I play this map for like a day, it becomes my favorite map, similar to all these other maps here. My favorite one right now is honestly probably Mob of the Dead or Horizon Drac, or maybe Spaceland. I have to be playing the maps in order to feel like they're my favorite, which just makes sense. So there it is, S tier. Ooh, Revelations. I mean, like, come on. I just made the Easter egg guide on this. Go check it out, card in the top one, right? This map is so cool. I think it's great. Yeah. I mean, Town, great. Obviously, Revelations, that's going great. I mean, it's just so cool. The Easter egg I actually kind of like. I find it's kind of like simple and hard at the same time. Boss fight is kind of a snooze fest, though. But yeah, I just made a guide on it. It was pretty fun to make it. I think it's better than Town. Is it better than D Machine? I'm gonna say no. Simply because D Machine turned a lot of players on. And BO3 Revelations kind of turned a lot of players off after playing it. So, yeah. Classified. I don't like Classified. I just don't. There's nothing interesting about Classified to me. I think it's kind of overrated, actually. I think people really like this map. I think this is one of the better BO4 maps, but the Easter egg quest gets around 150. I don't like this map. No. Voyage of Despair. After making my Easter egg guide, you're seeing the gameplay on screen right now. After making the Easter egg guide, I think I've come to like this map a little bit more. I've come to realize they put so much effort into this map, and I cannot disrespect that by putting it in lacking. I think it would just be really disrespectful to put a map that they spent so much money and so much time and so much effort on inside of lacking. So, it's just so good. I mean, it's not good. What am I talking about? I mean, the boss fight's cool. It's really good, actually. The boss fight's really good. Easter egg quest, I don't like it. The clock step is kind of bad. Planet step, I've come to kind of enjoy it somewhat whenever you do it without failing. Hopefully the Easter egg guide helps you out a lot, because this is definitely one of the hardest Easter eggs of all time. I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna have to put it at the top of lacking. I don't want to put it near the bottom because it's just disrespectful. They put so much effort into this map. And Voyage of Despair could have been one of the best, but it was doomed. Let's say Blood of the Dead for last. The best Chaos map. You know what? I feel pretty good about this. I'm gonna put this in near perfection. The reason people don't like this map is because it had a terrible launch because no one was even wanting to play this. Not like Dead of the Night, not like that type of launch. It was just not many players wanted to, and they weren't even around by this point because of Dead of the Night and stuff, and the launch being bad. Ancient Evil has a really good Easter egg quest. I guess it's an okay boss fight. The map is, it's an underground Greece. It's an underground city in Greece, Delphi, with Pegasus. And also, I'm just so sad with Chaos because it had so much potential, but Chaos was doomed from the start because it was put in the same game as Ether. So it's really not even fair. There it is. Ancient Evil deserves the love Ancient Evil will continue to get the love it deserves. Dear goodness sake. Blood of the Dead. I think this map's overhated. However, did I even rank it in my Easter egg video? I don't even know what I gave it. I'm gonna be remaking this Easter egg guide after I make the Chaos maps. So I'm gonna be remaking this one just like 9. Just to hopefully, because there was a lot of stuff parts about it, but I'd rather play it over that. I'm gonna put it right there. I don't know, there's just something about this map whenever you're not trying to do the Easter egg, it's really not that bad. The catwalk is pretty fun if you're a hardcore zombies player, but your first time playing is an absolute nightmare. It's just not better than the Final Reich objectively, since it was the first map, and it was clear that there was a lot of attention put into Final Reich. But so was there in Blood of the Dead. This is where also a lot of time and effort and money went into, was Blood of the Dead. Probably not quite as much as Voyage, but it was just screwed because of Mob of the Dead's existence. But boys, this is my tier list. Just take a quick look at it. We got some Vanguard, you know. What is the best map of all time? Let's go down the list. We're gonna rank these from worst to best. I would say the one that is least deserved. Okay, we're just gonna put that at the bottom. We're gonna put this in the goats of with boss fights. But I would say the map that is just the least fun is probably, least fun is in like the least one I would boot up right now. Ancient Evil. And then I would say would have to go to Mob of the Dead, just because I feel like it's just interesting. Then Spaceland. Oops. Then Spaceland. Then Der Eisendrache. And boys, this is my order, meaning that the best map of all time is Shadows of Evil. Give Give a round of applause for my homie Shadows of Evil. Completely deserved. This map is fantastic. And there it is. And there it is, boys. We've ranked every single Call of Duty Zombies map. For more, let's check out some community ranks real quick. I'm curious to see people's opinion. Oh my goodness. Wait, based? Wait a second. This is actually insane. Wait, where's Derice? Oh no, where's Derice? Oh no. Oh no. Why is the Giant so close? Okay. This is a really good list, honestly. I mean, I cannot believe a human created this. This is actually very surprising. I mean, this is definitely better than Noah J's list. 5 and good. Oh, okay, this person actually has a lot of good picks here. Even Mauer. I feel like we're just gonna get a troll one that's just like, ooh, could be better. That's actually a perfect tier for Outbreak. Ancient Evil. Interesting. I think just has all of these. Oh, and all of the Vanguard maps as well. That's beautiful. We have ranked every single Zombies map. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, make sure to hit that like button down below. And we will now see you folks in the next video with the Voyage of Despair Easter egg guide next Wednesday. Peace out, dude.